Alaska is just under 2 weeks away from welcoming its first cruise ship of the season.
And economists say although last year we didn't hit pre-pandemic visitor levels, they're predicting this year to be strong.
Georgina Fernandez tells us more on their projections for the season.
It's a projected comeback year for Alaska's visitor season.
2023 is looking very promising.
The Alaska Cruise Association is expecting 1.6 million passengers to cruise into ports.
That's higher than we've seen in the past.
Cruise ships docking earlier than ever and sticking around longer this year through the end of October.
The real peak, though, is in June and July. That's the busiest time.
Rebuilding one of Alaska's economic backbones after the state lost $98.6 million in revenue in 2020 when the cruise ships didn't dock. According to the Department of Labor economist Karina Wiebolt, it's an economic punch to many.
We have about 40,000 people, more or less, who work in industries that are definitely adjacent to tourism.
Last year, the state was expecting to welcome 1.5 million passengers, but saw only a little under 1.2 million.
They were coming in at about 75% full when we averaged out the season.
But this year, economists are predicting a promising visitor season.
Restrictions are pretty much over. There's no travel restrictions at this point. People's confidence and desire to travel has been nationally reported to be very high.
The one factor that could dampen that prediction would be a recession.
People who would be planning travel, especially some of the more lower cost cruise travel, might reconsider that.
Yet economists say they're not worried.
No, we're not expecting a recession, but it certainly is a possibility.
As they continue to predict a vibrant visitor season. Georgina Fernandez, Alaska's news source.